Welcome to 4DetroitDudes TV. I'm your host, Ted Belowski, and this, my friends, is The Dude Show. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I want to apologize that we didn't get a show out last week. Just had a lot going on and couldn't make it happen, but wanted to take a couple minutes tonight and just say some thank yous. Obviously, with Thanksgiving being last week, it's a great time to show our appreciation and say thank you. So I want to start with the viewers and everybody who supported the show and supported the website. Without you, this show would not happen, and we really, really appreciate all the people that watch, everybody who's passed the episodes around to their friends, and everybody who supports the show, supports the website, goes on there and reads the blog posts, and supports the site, and has suggested our site to their friends on Facebook. All those people, everyone who's a part of the site, we love you. Thank you so much. And again, we wouldn't be where we are without you. Your feedback is so important. We appreciate everybody that's provided feedback so far, and like we talk about on every single show, keep the feedback coming, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, if it's constructive criticism, whatever it might be. We need that, and we crave that, actually, and that's the only way that we're going to get better. It's the only way that you're ultimately going to get what you want out of the show. So keep it coming, and thank you again so much for everybody that watches and everybody that's participated from that perspective. Behind the scenes, there's a lot that goes on, so I want to say thank you to everybody that's contributed to putting the show together, making sure that we get it up on the website, get it out on YouTube and all the other video sites. It doesn't just happen. It's a team effort, so thank you to everybody that helps out there. And ultimately, I want to say thank you to my wife and my young son Brady. You know, family's very important to me, and I take time away from my family, you know, to work on the show, to work on the website, and that's kind of my passion, and they allow me to do that, and I love you guys for that. Thank you for the support. You've been nothing but supportive, and really, really appreciate that. So overall, a lot of people involved, a lot of people to say thank you to, and really just thank you to everybody involved in the Dude Show. Please keep passing it around and telling people about it and spreading the word, because that's how we grow, and you know, we're starting to see some really good traction, and we want to continue that. So want to just, at this point, go in a slightly different direction tonight and just talk a little bit about college football. You know, the season's wrapping up, and it'd be remiss if we would not mention the Michigan State Spartans. You know, they've had a hell of a season, gone 11-1, earned a share of the Big Ten title, went into Happy Valley this past weekend and took it to Penn State and to finish the season 11-1. And ultimately, it looks like they're going to get screwed a little bit by the BCS system and not get a chance to play in a BCS bowl game, but they're absolutely deserving of that. What a phenomenal season for the Sparties. It's one of the best seasons definitely in recent history, and potentially one of the better teams that they've had in quite a long time. So Mark D'Antonio, the head coach, actually won the Big Ten Coach of the Year award tonight at the Big Ten Award Show, and that's a huge honor for him. Obviously, he's done a hell of a job turning the program around. He's a great recruiter. He's made that program really kind of the premier program now in the state, ahead of Michigan, with them kind of going in the other direction. So hopefully he'll get a shot at National Coach of the Year. He absolutely deserves it. And again, big ups to Michigan State. Speaking of the Wolverines, you know, they finished the season this past weekend against Ohio State, got blown out 37-7. Not much really to say other than it's more of the same from them. You know, the defense just couldn't stop anybody all season, and the offense, while they looked great at times, was also frustratingly bad at times. So I'm hoping that this is the end for Rich Rodriguez. You know, we'll see what happens. I think that David Brandon has got some big decisions to make, obviously, this offseason. I think that he's going to go after a guy like Jim Harbaugh to hopefully replace Rich Rod. I think he wants to get his own guy in there. You know, Rich Rod, I don't think he's a bad guy. To be honest with you, I don't think he's a terrible coach. I think he's a pretty good offensive mind. You know, I just think he wasn't ready for the role here at Michigan. I think he stepped into some pretty big shoes and just is a little bit overwhelmed by everything. You know, the expectations, the media coverage, all the things going into it, and then obviously with the NCAA investigation and some of the other things that have gone on around the program, I think it's too many strikes against him at this point. So hopefully there's a change coming, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting offseason and bowl season here in college football. So thanks again to everybody. Stay tuned to more great episodes of The Dude Show. Again, we've got some more companies and some people that we're going to highlight coming up that we're really excited about. We're going to do some more sports-themed shows. We're going to do some more beer shows. I know people like those. So stay tuned. Tell your friends. Have a great night, and we'll catch you next time on The Dude Show.